Well, congratulations, everybody.
Thank you.
Especially given the Mad Max tide, and this may have made what had to feel like something of a surprise even more surprising on this night. So talk about the work, especially with so many different kinds of nominees in this category: bears, robots, space operas. It's quite a varied field, and you guys prevailed. So talk about how you got here.
I suppose the thing that's maybe different about Ex Machina is that it's pretty rare in visual effects to be asked to do something subtle and delicate. And that was something that was the brief that Alex Garland gave us. And it was a complete pleasure to run with that. So maybe that was the thing that we had that was a different. We were less rather than more.
We're coming down to 228 and then back to 52.
Ex Machina was one of my favorite films of the year, and it wasn't being talked about, and then suddenly it got rediscovered. Did you all notice that process where it's, it's suddenly they found it again, and how was that for you when you began to see this kind of appreciation for it, acceptance of it?
Yeah, I think I think one of the things that we realised it was getting a lot more attention once we'd been nominated with the BAFTAs as well as the Oscars, and I think particularly with our colleague here, Sarah, who's one of the first 23 years since
female nominee in 23 years.
Exactly,
Cliffhanger,
and now the first winner in 23 years. So I think it was quite quiet for a while, and we loved working on the film, and we never expected this kind of attention or this kind of these kind of accolades. And I think that it's amazing, just amazing.
Can I say
yeah, no, of course, go.
Sorry. I'd just like to say that amongst our peers, they did recognise that what we were doing was something very different. And then all of a sudden that did grow and become a general public thing, but we never thought it would end somewhere, continue to somewhere like this.
No.
We're going to 52 and then 79.
Hi. You were up against films that had budgets that were at least, 7 times as much as yours. Can you talk about, your fears against going up against such big hitters and just, how you created such an incredible world for such an economical amount?
No? You want a better question? Go on, you're the budget man.
Makes me sound like I'm an accountant.
You've done pretty charts about this.
So I don't think any of us actually felt that there was an issue in looking at the budgets between the films, because looking at all of the nominees this year, they're all such different movies. You've got sort of an existential western, you've got Us, you've got a kind of pop art, feminist action road movie. It's just, it's an amazing range of films this year. And I think, to me, that was the most exciting aspect of being one of the nominees, was just looking at the range of different kinds of movies this year. So I don't think we felt any kind of pressure particularly, but it was, I'm not going to lie, I mean, it's a astonishing feeling thinking that actually we were the ones who ended up winning it.
79 and 124.
What do you think that visual effects can do to hire and retain more women and people of color?
Here we go. Come on, Sarah.
You've got to say something.
You've got to say something.
We already do have.
Yeah,
They just run.
I'm lucky enough that I was a co-founder of a company we run in London called Milk Visual Effects. So as a manager, it makes it easy for me, I guess, because... No, not easy. No. I mean, as in, let's say 2 people come, like a man or a woman come for the same job. If they've got the same talent, I'd pick the female and get more women in, basically. Just sort of make the ratio more even. But, I've been doing it for 17 years. There's a lot of women, a lot of brilliant women doing what I do in our industry. It just so happens, you get picked to be nominated for an Oscar or a BAFTA, but there's a lot of women doing it already, so we just need more, I guess.
Yeah.
And we will wrap it up with 124.
I'm here. Congratulations. My question is also for Sarah. What would you recommend, and what advice can you give to young girls who are trying to elbow their way into the technical world?
I think, it's about personality and having confidence. There is a lot of men in our industry, and they're probably, maybe more vocal than we are, but I think if you have kind of self-belief and confidence, and, I've for me, I've always been looked after in what I do, and I just think you need to have the personality and the confidence and the kind of, you really want to do it because it's really unsociable, it's long hours, it's fun, but it's hard work basically. So, yeah.